hello, and welcome to Chatting with Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great.
Good. No, so seriously, we're getting together. We're at the HRWest conference, and we're here to educate me a little bit on AI. AI is a new thing. It's been around for a bit. Some of us are skeptical. Some of us don't know. And I think what you were saying is the focus is on how AI can help employees develop their soft skills and take them to a new level of their profession.
Absolutely. Yes.
So how does that work?
Yes. So at Dextego, we basically deliver AI experts at the point of need for each employee in a very personalized way. So how does that work is the employee shares with us a bit about their career, their goals.
Yep.
And after starting to use it, the AI understands their personality, it analyzes their facial expressions, their tone, the way they present, the way they reply to different scenario-based challenges, realistic things basically that would happen at their work based on their role, like how they would deal with conflict and how they would negotiate. And it will create a profile of the skills they now have and the skills they need to develop to achieve their goals. So day by day, bit by bit, they are exposed to these exercises and they develop the skills they need to succeed. And if you think about it, the beauty of soft skills is that they're both things you need for your personal life and your professional life. They're so transferable. So at the end of the day, we help them become better professionals, but also better people.
So how is it delivered to them?
So imagine, let's think about a role. Like, let's say you're in sales, right?
Yep.
And you just had a client call and you had objections, you have some questions, you can't go to your boss because they're not available. You can ask a question to your AI coach via chat, but it can also prompt you to do the right pitch practice. So now you have a video where you can film yourself answering or giving a demo, let's say, and it will analyze this, give you personalized feedback back.
So it's an online coach.
Exactly. Yes.
Wow.
And on demand.
Yeah.
You can use it whenever you want.
So is there some sort of a profile I would have to create?
Yes. So the way it works is it gets personalized both on the organizational data.
Yep.
So let's say your sales playbook, your training materials, your LMS, CRM, and based on your own personality. We have behind the scenes a bunch of expert content that we've created and curated that's proprietary to us, that it will be delivered to you based on your profile analysis, basically, to help develop these different skills. So the more new content we give, the more content the company gives, the better the coaching becomes.
Wow. Wow. So how long ago was this launched?
In June. So
just in
young.
June.
Just
so it's new.
Yes. Yes,
so have you had anybody using it, or are you still in a beta phase, or is it fully launched?
Yes, our V1 is fully launched. We're now working on a V2, which is something that we're very excited about. It will be even easier to use. And our goal since the beginning was to make it a very simple interface. I'm a huge believer that learning tools are struggling with adoption because they're not built with simple interfaces, right? Like, no one has time today to go and try to figure out the tool or spend 2 hours watching a video. So our goal was extremely user-centric, seconds to get started. And since we launched, yes, we have early traction. We're working with high-growth startups like Aptivio, like with big companies, like telecommunications, SaaS, professional services. Because if you think about it, everyone needs development.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
The thing is, who is the early adopter? The companies that have that people first approach, that really care about onboarding and developing talent fast. These are the people who are also dominating today, because the talent war is here, right? And what I always say is many companies think about this issue as a hiring issue. Like, I can't find the top talent. But mathematically, your high performers are 3% to 5% of the whole population. So it's not who you get in, it's how you develop the ones you already have.
For sure, yeah.
That's where we come in.
Yeah. And so who do you have preliminary conversations with if you're approaching an organization? Is it the HR manager, CEO? Does it depend on the company? I guess it's generic across any industry.
Yeah, great question.
Thank
you.
you.
What we notice is that we're going now directly to the heads of departments that have an acute pain. So a sales manager that's spending way too much time coaching their reps and they don't have time for strategic initiatives. That's the buyer for us. So revenue leaders with HR and L&D being the champion, being the supporter, because they understand the need for learning and development.
Right, right.
And I was a VP of people before founding Dextego, right? So I understand also their perspective a lot.
Yeah.
And then, the two use cases we have are really that for revenue teams and first-time middle-level managers that many times do not have the people skills, as you know.
What is the origin of the company name Dextego? Is it Dextego or Dextego?
So I've heard both. I named it Dextego. And it stems from dexterity and ego.
Ah,
Yes.
nice. Wow. And you said I think you're going to go to the ATD conference.
Yes,
And-
we'll be at ADD. We'll be at AGU, at Transform. So now it's conference season. We're
You're going to
excited.
transform right after this.
Yeah.
This is really
I'm
interesting,
excited.
fascinating. I want to explore more, so I'm going to take a look. And when I have some time, I'm going to go to dextego.com
Yes.
and book a demo.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Lynn.
Thank you for coming today.